Hey everybody, it's Chris here with PSNStores.com giving you a gameplay glimpse at Wanted Core. And this is, as the ESRB watch would say, a 3/4 top-down perspective frenetic action game. So in other words, it's a top-down twin-stick shooter. It offers move support. It is available on the US PlayStation Store for $10 and there is no demo. I'm unaware of any plans to bring it to Europe or not, but I'm sure they're trying to get it out there eventually.
Transfer carried out successfully.
So basic gist of the story in this is you are a set of 2 bounty hunters who are going to be going to some planet to get back some assets that were lost. It is both co-op and online. There's only up to 2 players, as you can see here. You either got Mad Dog or you got Arena. And Mad Dog is your typical first person, but top-down shooter, kind of controls like, say, Dead Nation. And Arena is a magic user. And if you end up using the move controller here, I would not recommend using it with Mad Dog, because I'll explain that in a second as we get in here and you see what the game is about. So basically, you're just set up in 8 missions. In between missions, you warp back to your ship here so you can spend credits in the store to upgrade your weapons. Currency is also used to buy back lives. So say if you get killed, you can use credits to send your player back into the fight to finish it. Other than that, it's once it loads up here, I'll show you a little gist of the controls. So basically, you get your 2 characters on screen here. One is AI controlled, and her different AI types can be changed with the D-pad. And at any time, you can switch in between the 2 characters with the triangle button. But as you see right now, I'm Mad Dog. He has your typical gun array of weaponry. He's got these pistols right here. He's also got once this is done, I can show you. He's got this shotgun, and a key to the game is the capture or kill style gameplay it has. There's also a laser you can charge up and shoot, and then there are grenades. And grenades are detonated manually using the R1 button. When playing, I usually just stuck to using the double pistols here, as they did the most damage I could use, probably. And I don't know, whenever I was playing, I never actually ended up using the grenades at all, really. I just didn't find them that useful. You are invincible when you do that roll there, so it's kind of helpful to do every once in a while if you don't want to get hit. But a big part of the game is this capture and kill gameplay, which I can't really do here since this is a boss fight, but once we get into an actual level, I can show it off a bit. But basically, since you're bounty hunters, you want to be able to capture your enemies and not kill them to get a higher reward in terms of credits. Alright. Let's do this quick time event here and get this fight over with. So that kind of went quick because I'm fully max leveled up with that one gun. If you're playing originally, you won't have as strong a weapon, so it's a little bit tougher. You can see you do a little bit of quick time events here in between the action. So I captured him. Normally I would get a bunch of credits afterwards because I've completed the level, but since this is just the boss fight, I didn't do any of that sort of stuff. So let's hop into the store here. So there is online play. Curtis and I did a bunch of that event. The first day it came out, I think. And we had some fun with it. The game is a lot better to play co-op because you don't have to worry about controlling the AI character around. So basically, when you're in the store, you can upgrade either Mad Dog or Arena. Everything is based on the credits you use. You can buy and sell extra grenades and health packs that you have throughout the level. As you can see, some of my weapons are pretty highly leveled. I never did the grenades though because I didn't have a use for them. Her ability is a little different because she's a magic user. I'll show you that once we get into a level again. Her energy is like her mana. Rings are used to capture enemies. Lightning is used to attack. And illumination is used to light up the levels. There's certain stages where you're in the dark and you have to use her as like a flashlight sort of thing. So you can see there, if you caught it before hit X, there's a certain number of fugitives that you want to capture in order to unlock different things.
Monkey Grunt has reprogrammed
I think whenever you do this one, if you
Fugitives
capture
are
a certain
no
number, you
longer
unlock
considered.
extra weapons. Like you unlock the spread shot weapon and the laser. There are also collectibles hidden throughout the game. There's these little journal entries you can read up on about, and if you miss the time to read it whenever you're in game, you can go to the main menu and check it out.
Mad Dog, stop! Look behind.
Okay, I'll sidestep. Hey, you don't look very happy, my boy. I wouldn't either if I had a head like
So
that.
there's a little boss fight. It's a Colossus. It's a mini boss. Let's get to the battle. So now I can show you that sort of freeze gameplay. So you can freeze these guys, but you can't really capture them until you take down their health a lot. So unlike other, actually the fugitives you're trying to get are these like space gorillas. So if you ever watched Captain Simian and the Space Monkeys, kind of reminded me of that a little bit. The game I get a huge like Ratchet and Clank style vibe from all the visuals in the game, like the trees there, the certain type of enemies you'll see. All give a huge like Ratchet and Clank feel to them. So I captured his ass. But I don't know if I mentioned this before, but there's
Giant has
mechs.
destroyed the pack.
We must move this pylon. We have no equipment, though.
I saw an autonomous transport
So you can
vehicle
see I'm about to get into a mech
Let's
and
go
wreck
find
some
it.
stuff. Let's head down there right now. So you can see there's little creatures up there.
Mad
For
Dog,
these guys, you
open
wanna.
the
These are the fugitives I was talking about. These little gorillas. So you'll wanna capture them, and to do that, you can set her AI to capture. So she'll end up trying to capture enemies instead of killing them, like she just did there, and ruin my combo.
I'm reloading.
The combo is another thing that's in this game. It goes up and down. I mean, it goes up based on the number of enemies you capture or kill. If you kill a fugitive, it'll reset. But there's a little cooldown timer every once in a while that you'll see.
Look,
And whenever you do that, if you capture an enemy,
The
oh crap.
vehicle's firepower should be enough.
If you capture the enemy before it goes away, you see how there's like that 4, 3, 2, 1 sort of deal? It won't reset. So you can see here I'm killing things, getting my
Careful, they are armed.
I don't want to kill him. There we go.
Don't ever come back.
Keep my reward going up, and by making your reward go up, you can get more and more credits based on the number of enemies. When you capture an enemy, you get that base number added on to what you're doing already. So it's kind of interesting to have. I like that aspect of the comboing, or there's certain parts of the game where you can combo and get up to 10,000 for creature you kill or capture. You can get a ton of money that way to upgrade your guy. So I'm going to get out of this mech, even though it's probably the best part of the game.
Cryogenic ammo.
So I'm using her now, and I was mentioning before,
Lightning.
she has a more suitable style of using the move controllers. You see she has like on-screen cursor here, which is pretty hard to get pinpoint with if you're trying to attack people. It's a lot easier when you're using the move controller to just point it where you want to go, because as you see how it is right now, that's how the move controller actually works. If you're using Mad Dog here, he'll have a cursor on the screen and you'll point it wherever you want to shoot at. Which, while sounds good
Good luck. Let's
when you
continue.
think about it, whenever you actually do it, it doesn't actually feel as good as you think it would. I find it much easier to control him using the DualShock here. So, as I was mentioning, there's different collectibles you can find. There's these little journal entries. Where did she get caught at? Oh, she's right there. Oh crap, I did not need to do that. Since I did that, I'm going to have all these bees attacking me in a second here.
Back to prison.
So this is Wanted Core. There's a review on the website, PSNStores.com, if you're viewing this on YouTube or something.
Don't ever come back.
Check that out if you want to see my full review thoughts on the game. I'm going to head over here some more and kill some more Ratchet and Clank style enemies here.
Look, the laser control panel is over there.
Can you deal with it?
Oh yeah, there's another thing I forgot to mention before I head out. When you're playing multiplayer, Only the guy can turn these things right here. The girl can't do it at all. It does not work. She like says, "Mad Dog, come help me."
It's your turn, Irina.
So there's sections in the game where you're gonna have to shit. Where you're gonna have to have one of them do this while you're defending them. Have the AI defending them,
Irina.
and then after it happens, you'll
It's your turn, Irina.
want to hurry up and get in here now. Hurry up, get in here. Oh, she didn't get in. Are you serious? See, watch here. I'll try to open the
Cover me,
door.
please.
It won't work. See how she can't do it? It's kind of funny. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I guess I have to kill everything in here by myself. See, this is wanted core.